two shut the fuck up?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Fuck, it feels like months.
A long, long time.
Yeah.
It's a Friday morning now if you're listening to this.
It is Friday morning. We are Music and Mayhem, Blacktooth Grin.
Out of Idaho.
Out of Idaho, don't tell
The
me.
only real Blacktooth Grin in the fucking world.
That's a fact.
All the other ones are bullshit. They can
Fucking posers.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Well, you know, when we get a lawyer.
For now, Jeremy, I think, is our lawyer.
I legally cannot call myself a lawyer. I can call myself a legal advisor, though.
That's what you
Yep.
are.
Yep. Legal advisor.
Legal and spiritual advisor.
Yeah.
And your dietitian.
Correct.
Your nutritionist.
Well,
We're
you
all
were fired.
fucked.
You were doing a horrible fucking
I was doing a
job.
terrible fucking job, bud. But you look
Hey,
fantastic.
thanks, buddy.
Really looking good.
Yeah.
So how's
missed
everything been over the last 9 months since I've seen you?
I've been
Good.
good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really good?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about it.
How's your neck?
This is going to be an
He
awkward
doesn't
one.
know which way
Why
to
don't
go.
you just sit back like
Oh,
you do?
shit.
Look at
Justin and I
that.
are playing fucking ping pong. He's like, yeah.
Can't fucking see Lou.
Now I'm going to walleye you two motherfuckers.
I fucking hope you
You're
do.
casting a spell on me.
I don't like them. Yeah,
So what's new?
The fuck? Same old for me. Logging and dogging.
Yeah, I came up and logged and dogged a bit this weekend.
Yeah, dude. Stumping and humping. That's the
Me
new one.
and Hyatt and
Jeremy
GC
said
and
he was,
Squee went up and partied in the fucking hills.
Yeah.
Jeremy said it was a little misleading. There wasn't as much dogging.
Yeah, I was led to believe there would be hot dogs, and there was not a fucking hot dog one.
Yeah.
Well, figure out something that rhymes with tacos.
Well, now it worries me what the dogging actually is.
What, the party in the back makes some noise back there? You seem baffled by my statement. What's the...
Because we had hot dogs.
Yeah, we absolutely had hot
What about?
I had no fucking hot dog.
They were in the refrigerator.
Oh, you didn't make them, though. We had no hot dog.
No, but you know
Anyways,
what we did do?
what did we do?
We did some chapo and taco.
You just fucking came up with that one right
I
now.
did
didn't you?
just now,
So
dude. To
proud
see
of
the smoke
yourself.
coming out of my ears.
Lago and taco.
Fuck yeah, dude. Did that? We did some stumping and humping.
Stumping a little ripping and sipping.
Yep. Little ripping and sipping. So that's what I've been up to.
Yeah.
Work
Fantastic.
and logging and dogging.
All
Neat.
right, all right,
You?
all right.
I know you did that. How about you, Lou? Tell me about your weekend.
Had some shit. Well, started with. I don't know if I talked about.
Well, I had some shit.
Had some shit. Audrey. Well, we had to get Audrey a new vehicle.
Yeah.
So we did get that. I don't know. Maybe we talked about that last episode. I'm not sure.
Did we? It's been so long.
It's been so long.
But anyway, so yeah, got a car payment now.
Ugh.
Nice car. Nice to hop in and get the fuck out when we want. Not have
Nice.
to worry about it breaking down somewhere and calling one of you two fucks to come get me.
Fuck yeah, I'll do it.
But yeah, had a pretty fun weekend. Went and got some breakfast, and we had a small wait before we were sat down, and so we had to write our name down. And Audrey's like, "Oh, I got this one." She goes up and she writes, "Mayor Lou." So she comes walking back, and she's just grinning, and I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "Oh, you'll see." So we're sitting there waiting.
Oh, no,
and I
they
knew.
did.
I'm like, you fucking put Mayor Lou. That's awesome. I should record this. Sitting there waiting, and she grabs a list. I'm like, oh, this is us. And she's like, Taylor?
Oh, you said it wrong.
Taylor? Last name Lou? And Audrey walks up, no shit. She's like, it's Mayor Lou? Like, fuck yeah, it is.
Tell me you got a discount.
Dude, it was awesome. No.
Damn it.
Oh,
How
see,
about you, Hyatt?
I would have been...
Aw.
Oh, Hyatt's gone.
Oh, shit, that's not Hyatt. He's awfully quiet, I thought.
Well, just,
Quiet Hyatt.
just
More
as
than usual.
attractive.
We got Aquaman.
About the same height.
We got three. We got 3/4 of Aquaman. Marvel wouldn't let us have the rights to all of him. We could only use that much Jason Momoa.
Yeah. So welcome, Jason Momoa. How was your weekend? Nope. He's not
Dude,
saying
he's
anything.
the strong silent type. I'll get you to talk, you fuck.
You fuck.
Why
yeah.
are you even wearing headphones then?
Yeah.
He's
Fucking
got a
piece
real
of shit.
fucking attitude problem.
Yeah, no shit, dude. He's too good for us.
It's like he smelled a fart.
So Spotify land, for those of you that are wondering what we're talking about here, our drummer and brother Hyatt is fucking about somewhere in Montana. and he left us 3 unattended with party in the back, which that's not much to keep us in line.
No. Oh, no.
No, Stacy's eyeballing me, but so he's gone. So we've invited Jason Momoa as Aquaman to the podcast.
Do you want to hear a great story about Montana?
Yes.
You should ask Hyatt when he gets back from there.
Okay, I will.
I bet he has one.
I have a story about Montana.
You do?
Yeah. So Hyatt was telling us the story this weekend, and it goes into kind of what happened for me on the weekend outside of Loggin and Doggin, where his dad had a storm roll through because the neighbor had cut all their trees down, and a storm rolls through and blows all his dad's trees over, right? So I go to bed Saturday night up in the van there and on the property, and I turn out I'm having a nightmare about all the trees were blowing over on our property, and one was coming for the van. Now, you got to understand this van, the bed's, like 4 feet up
It's
in
the
the air.
Ghost Smasher 9000.
Yeah, it's the Ghost Smasher 9000, yeah.
I was thinking Van.
No, Ghost Smasher 9000. So I'm up on this bed that's about 4 feet in the air. I'm having this nightmare that now this giant lodgepole pine is going to come down and crush the fucking van while I'm in it. And all of a sudden the van starts rocking because Nicole came to bed after I did, and the van starts moving, and I flew out of that fucking bed, not very gracefully, but I got out. And almost mowed her over because I was going to straight fucking evacuate the van. That was my fucking game plan. And I couldn't even say anything. She's looking at me like I was crazy. But
You know my favorite
that's
part
my
of
Montana.
You know my favorite part of Montana?
Leaving?
Fucking leaving.
Yeah.
The moment we pulled into Montana, a bee flew in the window and stung me right in the crack of my ass.
You told us
is
that.
an
You had that
absolute
coming.
fucking fact. It was a bee. I'm nice to bees.
No, you're not.
The fuck I'm not. I love me a honeybee.
Oh, was it a honeybee that
It was a
stung you?
fucking honeybee,
Oh.
not a stupid little fucking wasp.
I
Well,
thought
he
it was
got
a wasp.
scared. He didn't know how to get out of there.
Oh, dude, he probably was like just panic stinging. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to die.
Well, that was like 10 seconds into Montana. I've been
Mm-hmm.
stung in the fucking asshole, so that's fun.
Well,
Go to Montana, they said.
where I was
Have a
gonna
little fun, they say.
where I was gonna prove you wrong on the bees is not 30 minutes ago. There was a wasp flying around.
Oh,
out there,
dude, I
and you
spray
sprayed the
chemicals
shit out
and
of
a
it.
brake cleaner. I call them cocksuckers.
Yeah, the brake cleaner won't kill them unless you really drown them in it.
I use primer. I don't give a fuck, dude. I set them on fire. I hate them shits.
Fuck yeah.
I'm kind
Get
of
a
nice
lighter
to
and
all
some
the
brake
critters except for the ones that just, I'll be standing there and they just come up and fucking sting me for no reason.
cleaner. Like in the eyeball at my house.
Oh, dude, that fucking.
That's right.
Yeah.
You remember
no.
that shit? That
Yeah.
underground fucking nest, and
The
then
size of
Pepper
a
was like
basketball.
standing on it with
Fucking
water.
gnarly.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was an in the ground nest. It was fucking nasty. That is the shit of the devil.
Yes.
So
we-
yeah,
tell me.
also got Jeremy a fucking lava lamp at a
Yeah.
yard sale.
Yes.
We went-
It's up
did a
there.
little-
Look at it. It's beautiful.
did a little yard sale, and that was the first one that we found. Or
fucking-
that was the first yard sale we went to.
$2
and that-
lava lamp. Look at that.
The color, you don't
Not
have
bad,
one
not
that
bad.
color, do you?
I do
It's
not
like
have
blue,
that
green, and
specific
yellow.
color.
It's might be a little hazy, but
Nah, shit. It'll clean right up.
you know how to do
I
all
love
that.
it. I love it.
Fuck yeah.
And then yeah, dude, we
Love a
fucking
lava
found
lamp.
some good gems, and then at the end of the night or end of the day, happened to be on Facebook Marketplace and found Audrey a killer new bike.
That's awesome, dude.
yeah.
Picked that up for her.
I love how
Rand.
much she loves her
A
bikes.
new Rand.
And I got a piece of chocolate cake out of the deal.
Oh,
Cheat day.
Yeah, who won
fuck
that
yeah.
one?
Yeah, you
Right?
did.
Your
she
move.
She got a new car and a new bike, and I got a piece of chocolate cake and a barbecue. Who fucking won that one? I did.
Mayor
That's
Lou.
right. And
Right.
you know what? You don't have to ride a bike.
No, I should though.
They don't make Rands anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Nope.
bet we could find one.
Audrey fucking pulled one up, and she goes, "Here you go. It's for sale. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "No.
I hang it on the wall, throw
God, what am I
shit
gonna
at
do with
it.
that?
Ugh.
Speed, pop
You know,
wheelies.
Ride a Rand on that.
Fuck yeah, I'm riding around the
Right
neighborhood.
ran.
Fuck yeah.
So you boys may notice a distinct lack of alcohol in the room today.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Tell
taking
me about it.
Taking a dry out, clean myself up.
Had-
Break.
Got a kid.
You know, I had a cheat day on Friday because we
Well,
were
you
up in
know.
the hills and
Well, and we
Working?
tried again Saturday, but Friday ruined Saturday for
yeah,
us.
fuck, dude, it was like
That didn't work out so
horribly hungover and lumberjacking.
Man.
Ugh.
But
it was
we did good.
It
We
was
got
fun.
7 trees down.
You
in
and
like 3
Justin
hours.
and I had not stood around a campfire with beers in our hands in many, many years, so we had a lot of fun.
Nice, nice.
I had the laser dick. I was pointing at Millie Millie, your dog right
that
on her
was
butt.
great too.
The laser dick. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Well, and then you tripped and grabbed a handful of mine. There was dicks everywhere.
Oh, dude, I knew it was time to go back because I stumbled over the fire pit, and as I fell, I reached out and grabbed Justin right by the gronker. And I was like, what an elaborate, drawn-out way to just reach over and grab your dick. I'm just going to get myself blackout drunk, and then fucking, oh no, I fell.
You really got confused with the dogging part of the whole.
Yeah.
See, there was logging and dogging.
Either give me a fucking hot dog or I'm going to take one.
I take that some bitch home with me.
Yeah.
So that was fun for me. the only handy I got all weekend. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. It was like high school though, through the jeans, but whatever.
Yeah. And it was like rushed and nervous.
Yeah.
Afraid you're going to get caught.
I was wondering why you were so nervous.
Oh, I got to go to bed. Oh, God. What have I done?
You did go right to bed too.
Dude, I was embarrassed. I
had to go
put
pray.
myself out there like that, and you just laughed at me.
Maybe a little ashamed.
I did. I sent him a series of apology texts the next morning from the camper.
Felt a little used.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me. It fucking riled me right up too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So
Moving on.
So I've quit drinking.
Yeah, that's good.
You know it's time to quit drinking when you start handing out campfire handies, dude. You know what I mean?
Well, actually, in that regard, I had a question for Lou because you've been California sober for a number of years now. How many years have you not drank?
Oh fuck. It's over
Substantial.
3, 4.
I think it's been way longer than that.
I don't. Audrey knows the number. I don't have the facts in front
You
of me,
both
but-
just decided to fucking knock her off together, and that's pretty neato. My question was like, how do you do birthdays and shit when you're like, or you're at the casino and you're like, well, it's my birthday and I'm at the casino. How am I not supposed to get fucking crunk?
You know, the hardest was not drinking when I played. You know, not
Oh,
having a couple drinks
absolutely.
Oh, playing music,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. That's how we learned half our fucking songs was half in the fucking bag. You know?
Absolutely.
So the first show, you know, playing dry was a trip, but it was easier than I thought, and fucking like I wasn't tired afterwards. You know.
Yeah.
And I felt sharp the whole fucking set. I felt sharp. You know.
I do, but there's always that, like, your brain as
But
an
it is.
addict
It's-
has tricked you into
it's
being
weird.
like, you need 2 beers to be good.
It's weird.
You need to be,
Well-
you got to get up there and get your.
Well, and you feel like everyone's looking at you like there's something wrong with
Well,
you.
dude,
You're
I
like,
have
why-
social
like, why is this
anxiety
guy
so
not drinking?
bad. Like,
That's why we haven't, you know, been down the slicks, you know, to watch the mini bike races. Like, yeah, I mean, that's fucking cool to watch the bike races, but, you know,
You're at a bar.
everybody else is drinking, and
you know.
Yeah, the last 2 races actually for the mini bikes, not last night's, but the week before. Typically, they do events where it's like, okay, you got to chug this beer before you can go, and they didn't do any of it. It was one of those deals. Like I told Billy, I was like, look, man,
we're drying out for a bit. buddy.
I get halfway home and the adrenaline wears off from hauling ass, and all of a sudden I'm fucking drunk and I'm behind a wheel. You know,
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
just a risk we don't need to be taking.
Yep. So, and you know, I don't drink and drive, dude. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I won't do it. And I was like, fuck, you know, I won't have a buzz and drive. And then all of a sudden the buzz kicks in, and I was like, holy shit.
Well, shit, you know, I mean, going somewhere where you know there's going to be alcohol, you know, you're good for a couple hours, and then fucking drunk people really get the fuck on your nerves.
Hallelujah. Being
You
the
know?
sober guy around a room full of drunks.
And then you're-
Squeak's been dry as fuck for how many years?
Over a year.
What?
Like none at all for over a year, but
I thought it was way longer than over a year.
No, I haven't really drank in like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so dude, drunk people when you're the sober one.
Yeah, and then, you know, fucking makes you look at yourself like, wow, I guess I wasn't that cool.
Well,
You know,
and I hate to
so-
be this guy, but the reason I started drinking again was because of drunk people, because I couldn't fucking put up with them if I was sober. And I was like, you know, you either got to fucking not be around them, or you got to fucking join them.
My drinking had just gotten more to where I needed to drink over wanting to drink.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to keep that shit in check. So
Yeah, so a little dry out period and a little fucking, moderation on the
Well,
weekends.
I don't like the idea of fully abstaining because I'm putting limits on myself already. But if we got up there Friday, I didn't crack fucking beer till we were out feet in the woods and.
Which is unreal because we've always had that policy. The second the tires hit the dirt road, you crack fucking beer.
Oh yeah.
And there was 6 miles of dirt road and then set up the camper and do all that. So you did fucking
now we
good.
can have a cold beer.
Yep. Yeah, so good fucking job. Dude.
Yeah, so that's
proud
what
of
I'm
you, man.
asking because we're going to Jackpot day after my birthday, my actual birthday. But so I guess that won't be such a big deal. But I'm gonna have a hard time not drinking sitting in a casino.
Shit, we went to Vegas, when we didn't drink, and that I thought that was gonna be a trip, but I was more focused on fucking finding a blackjack table or.
Hell
I
yeah.
didn't fucking care. And I'm like, I don't care about drinking. I don't want to lose my fucking money. So
one addiction kind of holding up for the other one. Dude, cheers to the gambling thing.
I'm gonna pick one vice over the other right now.
How'd you do at the blackjack table?
I lost my ass.
Last time we were down there, it's cool in the souvenir shop. They sell those little cards that, I might have one in my wallet. They sell these little cards that tell you exactly which hand to play every hand blackjack, and they let you use them at the table.
What?
They absolutely fucking do. Oh, dude, I actually really do think I have one. It tells you play. Oh no, I don't have it in my wallet.
I went to a table. No, I just saw them restack the fucking deck in the fucking deal.
Oh look, I totally do.
There was 4 people at the table.
Fuck yeah.
It was a $20 table. And I'm like, I like my fucking chances.
How many deck? 1 deck or 2 deck?
Fucking 2 decks.
Oh yeah, baby.
And I was like, I like my fucking chances.
Hell yeah.
Went up, you lost. Fucking lost twice.
Well,
Goddamn.
the last time Hyatt and I were, was that? Yeah, that was Jackpot. Yeah. We went down and sat at the blackjack table and just started playing with this card and doing it by the odds. And we started stacking chips. And everybody was like, I didn't know you could sit at the table with that shit. And I was like, apparently nobody said nothing to me about it.
Fuck yeah.
Stacking chips,
I
baby.
got done and fucking went and found Audrey and she's like, "What you done?" I'm like, I'm done. I'm like, how'd you do? She goes, I'm still trying to find a machine to play. I'm like, oh, well, give me half your shit.
See,
See, the machines is where I lose my ass, dude.
the machines are my thing, man. When we went on the cruise, which is kind of a 2-part story, that was the hardest time I had not drinking was on the
I
cruise.
bet.
Oh, there's no way I could do
I
that.
bet.
So when you're between ports and shit, dude, you're out at sea, and all there really is to do is fuck about, party, and play in the casino. So we were in the casino the whole fucking time, and I actually got to where we were playing this game with this gal that was sitting at a machine right next to us. They have these pigs that fill up and then they burst, and you fucking get these bonus rounds and win all this money. And she was from West Virginia or something like that. And so she's over there and she'd hit the button. She'd be like, "Pop, piggy, pop." And so now we're pop, piggy, popping down there. And I hit it, dude. And I hit jackpot and win $1,500.
Fuck yeah.
So now I think I'm king shit. And I lose that $1,500 really fast. And I was like, well, fuck this. So now I'm sitting with Nicole and she keeps putting her fucking cruise ship card in the thing. Because that's how you gamble. They just charge it to your fucking room. And I'm just counting it, dude, counting it. And I'm like, babe, I just lost another $1,000 of your money. So needless to say, I sat there with her as her, her arm piece and didn't gamble much after that.
Yeah.
Dude. Fuck, I suck at gambling.
Yeah, dude, you were the eye candy.
Dude, I hit $500 on one of them fucking old poker machines when we were in Vegas.
Fuck yeah.
Just that totally did the thing where I jumped up like, fuck yeah! Suck my dick, motherfucker! And everybody in the casino was just like, oh, congratulations.
Fucking hate you.
Dude, my old man, when we were down in Winnemucca for your mom's wedding.
Oh, yeah.
We were waiting for everybody. I don't even remember what hotel casino it was. We were all going to go to breakfast, and we were by, I think it was a fucking $20 fucking machine. An old man dropped a 50 in there, pulled it twice, and won $1,500.
Fuck yeah, he did.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
You know, every
Dude.
time my mom would go to Jackpot or Winnemucca or anywhere, every single time, she always played penny slots and shit, but she'd hit a royal flush every time. Come home with $1,500. She had the
That's
best
fucking awesome.
fucking luck, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't
So my
get that
dad.
one.
He won
That's
one of those.
This one on those stupid machines.
One
Yeah.
of those progressive jackpots. And,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, and it just restarted, but it was still 64G.
Fuck yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
hate you guys.
I need that. I need that in my life right now. So you want to talk about music?
Yeah,
you,
man.
You were telling me, Jeremy, you had some cool shit on Alice in Chains or something.
Well,
like that?
I've been kind of going down an Alice in Chains rabbit hole because I've always loved Alice in Chains.
Which is a beautiful fucking rabbit hole to go down.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Just like I loved them a lot in my late teens, early 20s, mid 20s, just obsessed over it. All those fucking old albums. And then kind of went another, like we kind of separated ways for a while, me and Alice in Chains. And I've just recently come back to it as a grown ass old man. And like, holy fuck, it's a totally different animal now from what it meant to me as some dumb kid who didn't know shit. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. and
All
was-
that stuff, dude, just written by a 20-year-old fucking heroin addict. Like,
Yep.
good lord.
Well, you were in your young years of writing music.
yeah,
so it had to
man.
have
And
hit
I mean, all of
differently.
our idols were those tragic fucking stories,
Yep.
too. Lane Staley. Jerry Cantrell is always going to be one of my favorite guitarists, too, because Jerry Cantrell's guitar when you hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people who are just casual Alice in Chains fans don't understand that so much of that vocal dynamic was both of them singing.
Yeah.
He's such an integral part to that Alice in Chains, though.
Yeah, listen to his fucking solo shit. A lot
Oh,
of
that
his solo
Degradation
shit,
Trip
yeah.
album is like the missing Alice in Chains
Yeah,
album.
exactly.
Well, I was watching some sort of documentary about how they met, and how things could have been so much different for the lead singer of that band. They were both working at a place kind of like the Bomb Shelter. You know what I'm talking about, downtown Boise? It's like this place where you can go in and like rent a room to jam in,
Oh, hell yeah.
like a music center. And they were both kind of living there together, and it was a flop house where people jammed and they paid money to do it.
And we have a couple of those
Yeah.
in the valley, yeah.
But Lane Staley had his own project, and Jerry Cantrell had what he was trying to make Alice in Chains, and he wanted Lane Staley to sing for him, and Lane didn't want to do it because he had his own project. And so he said he intentionally hired this guy to come in and sing that was fucking terrible so that Lane would hear it and be like, all right, enough. All right, I'll sing in your fucking dumb band.
That's awesome.
Fuck
And
yeah.
that became fucking Alice in Chains.
Best move Lane ever made right there.
Oh, shit, yeah, dude. You want to know the worst one?
Tell me.
Too soon?
Was it heroin?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would say that would be the one.
I was.
If I were a betting man,
There's a good chance that is number
Yeah.
one. Number one worst decision.
there's no happy ending for a junkie, dude.
Nope. I remember, when I was young, I went through that. I was listening to nothing but fucking, Pantera and Slayer and Deicide and 6 Feet Under and anything I could find that was heavy.
Sure.
And Alice in Chains was out. And one of my best friends back then, Josh, he was the biggest, and still to this day, I believe, is their biggest fan. And he was always trying to fucking push him on me, dude. And I just couldn't, I didn't like it. I didn't
Yeah.
hate it, but it was something I didn't like. And then all of a sudden he showed me Mad Season when they did, Lane Staley did that whole side project. And I heard a couple songs on that, and I was like, oh, now, fuck. I love this. So I didn't even get into Alice in Chains till I heard Mad Season. So I had to rewind and then start liking them again.
I just
And holy
it
shit.
wasn't heavy, but it was fucking dark and moody.
Yeah.
I'd never heard anything like that, and I think like obviously a huge portion of how we write and the songs that there's huge Alice in Chains influence in the way that we can go, yeah, it's a heavy sound, but like we can do an acoustic song on this album if we want to.
Yep.
Like a lot of that comes from that Alice in Chains shit because they were all ever present in my rotation.
Always loved the way Mike Inez played bass.
Oh, dude.
Just, his flow with it and just, just the overall sound.
Oh yeah,
Man,
his tone, and he
I love it, man.
plays with a big
So
heavy
good.
pick.
So
Shigga dig 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 dig.
I've found, dude, honestly, as I've gotten older, like that dark and moody music back then is what I didn't like. I didn't like Tool, any of that for a long time. And now, I'm almost fucking 50 and I love Tool.
Oh
But
yeah,
you guys can remember early Blacktooth days. I'd be like, come on, listen to something else. But your taste change. And man,
sure.
I love it. So I can only imagine, like, since I started liking Alice in Chains, I've never taken that break. So I didn't get to experience what it was like younger. and then now
Sure.
older. So that's kind of cool.
Well, it's like some songs that have absolutely been with you through your entire soundtrack of your life. The one that immediately comes to mind that I will always go to every year from a different perspective is Time by Pink Floyd off Dark Side. And the beauty of that is the lyrics he talks about are applicable through each stage of one's life, which is what the fucking story is.
Yep.
And the album cover being a prism with the light shot through it, and nobody can see the same prism or rainbow from the same angle. Like, the whole fucking thing, just, that's something that I think it's one of those things that's been there with you your whole life. You know?
Yeah. What's weird is, like, even though Zeppelin's my favorite band, my go-to has always been Vulgar Display of Power.
Sure.
That's always in my fucking playlist, man. Pretty much every song on that album.
Oh, yeah. Well, and there's those certain albums that, like, you hear and automatically you're taken right back to that time, and when it was the album that didn't leave your CD player for 6 months straight. You kids at home with CD players, that thing that your dad has in his truck.
Yes, it is. Fuck
But yeah, no, like music has a way of doing that. Closest thing to a time machine I can think of, you know?
Yeah, I think it's the only thing.
Because it captures that moment in time. Like shit that I thought was dope as fuck in the 90s, I hear now and I'm like, oh my God. 12-year-olds have terrible fucking taste. You know what I mean?
Shit.
But there's a bunch of that shit that I hear and immediately fucking... I know this from... we watched the Pee Wee Herman documentary.
So you touched on that a bit up camping. But
Yeah.
I wanted to hear more about that.
There's a Pee Wee Herman documentary that he did right before he died, and it's Paul Rubens basically like being straight up about everything, but in the fun-ass Paul Rubens way that he would have done it. And, what the fuck was I going to... totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, exactly. They played the fucking intro song to Pee Wee's Playhouse, a song that I probably haven't heard since I was 10 years old. And immediately it's just like, oh, you get shocked with this nostalgia shit, you know?
Yeah.
I love it.
That's fucking music for you.
Yeah. Well, you were saying something too about movies. You said you watched a new movie last night.
Yeah, I have Jeremy's... I got to do the effect.
Jeremy's fucking thing.
Jeremy's movie review corner. Okay.
Tell
What
us.
did you watch?
We watched the 6th installment of the Final Destination movie,
Oh, yeah.
the Bloodlines one.
Yeah.
And it was really fucking good.
Yeah, okay.
I love all of those movies. They're so dumb and fucking like they set up these great big fucking nails sticking out of shit. You know somebody's gonna fucking snag their elbow on the entire movie.
So is that because I've never seen any of those either? But
Shockingly.
I kind of know.
Saw the first one, that's it.
Isn't that
Really?
the one where like people just fucking die all the time? Like,
Yeah,
in
well-
weird ways.
Well, I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know,
They
like the freak
defy-
accident shit.
Well, they
that you're
defy
like, oh my
death.
God,
They
I'm-
defy death because of a premonition, and death doesn't really like that shit, and so he comes back for his.
Oh.
But it had the amazing character actor Tony Todd in it, who played Candyman, and he was in fucking everything. Con Air.
Who was in Con Air?
The guy that fucking Nick Cage goes, "Hey, do you like Elton John?" "I'm not into that soft shit."
Oh, yeah.
"I'm just asking because it's you. You're the Rocket Man." And he shoots him out into the fucking bay.
That's the rock.
There's a movie this happens on.
And scene. Yeah, The Rock with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery.
It's on The Rock.
It's called The Rock.
I thought you said something about Con Air.
What?
You did say Con Air.
I said Con Air?
You did.
Oh, I meant The Rock.
Oh.
Okay.
Fucking dummy.
That makes. I was like,
I think I've seen that one. That's
I
the
got-
one where he
was
has
that
to-
deleted?
I got my
Scene?
Nicolas Cage movies crossed there.
It's been a
So.
deleted scene. I don't remember it.
I meant The Rock.
Every Nicolas Cage movie is the same except for Moonstruck or whatever that
Oh,
was called.
fuck. Easy.
Whoa.
Guy who's never seen Terminator 2.
I've seen almost all the Nicolas Cage shit though.
No.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
I got a movie that'll blow your mind. You're back to loving
What
Nicolas
is it?
Cage. Fucking National Treasure.
Fuck off.
Oh shit!
No, I'm not
Gotta
digging.
steal the
I'm not
Declaration
digging
of
on them.
I'm
Independence.
just glad you didn't say Ghost Rider or something.
I like that movie.
You do?
Yeah. I
Why?
like Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, that one's fun.
You know,
I
all that
can't-
shit. That's pretty good.
I can't honestly say Ghost Rider because I haven't seen it. It just looks like one I wouldn't want to see. I'd be
Well, I mean, it's early 2000s Marvel cheese.
Yeah, it's
want my money
dumb.
back.
Yeah, it's dumb,
It's-
but it
it's
has
popcorn
fucking what's his name? The guy from Easy Rider.
Yeah, Sam Elliott's in it.
No, he's in it, but the guy from Easy Rider.
Oh, Peter Fonda.
Peter Fonda's
Yeah,
in it. Yeah,
plays
dude.
the devil.
Fuck yeah, he does.
Steven saw a new movie here a couple weekends ago.
What'd you see?
Saw Friendship with fucking Tim, goddamn Richardson.
DDS. Okay, so check that out. Highly recommended by Lou. Friends by some dumb bitch named Kim.
Friendship. Fucking. God damn it, guys.
We'll circle back to
I
it. I'm
had
gonna
I had
see.
it.
Nick Cage does a bunch of that goofy shit.
Yeah.
And then he puts a movie out like Pig. Have you seen Pig?
No.
And you just sit there and cry the whole fucking time because he's so good.
Is it about a pig?
Dude, he lives by himself and has this pig, and he gets himself into some shit with some people, and they steal his pig and kill his pig.
They kill his fucking pig.
Yeah, like John Wick.
I'm not watching it.
They kill his fucking pig.
Not interested.
No, not interested.
Oh,
Don't
and he goes
fucking
and gets
kill
his
animals.
fucking revenge.
I don't like it.
It's
I
a
like the
great
revenge
movie.
part though.
That's
that
a
part
great
sounds
movie.
good.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey.
Friendship. Tim Richardson. Okay.
Oh, from
You were almost there.
Paul Rudd.
yeah.
Weird fucking movie. Very cringy. If you don't get Tim Richardson, his humor,
Yeah.
you're not.
I don't know if I know who that guy is.
Tim Robinson?
God damn.
Robinson.
See, I looked it up and I still got it wrong. Brought to you by dementia. This episode. Jesus Christ, guys. I'm
Tim
a
Robinson.
fucking mess. Tim
Which one's that?
From I Think You Should Leave.
Yes.
Yes.
What else
Before
did he
I think
play
you
in?
should leave.
He was on SNL for like 8 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Very short time on SNL. You'd know his shit because he's a meme all the time. Like, he's the dude that's always like, are you sure about that? Are you never seen? I'll show you some shit later.
Yeah, we'll
So everybody, we'll pull up at the end of this episode. We'll pull up a clip of Tim Robinson doing the thing,
Yeah, sure.
and then
I like it.
I'll show you what we're talking about.
All right.
We'll go out in the thing, and I'll show you.
Okay. Sounds
It's really funny shit if you're a weirdo.
Yeah,
I
but
really
Like
should.
I call that. You know
Anyway.
what I call that? Adult Swim humor.
It totally is.
It's
I said,
like that
it's-
weird shit they would show late night on Adult Swim Cartoon
Yeah.
Network. Fucking that kind of humor. Rick and Tim and Eric.
Yeah, yeah.
Tim and Eric humor.
And then,
We got eyes rolling in the back.
yeah, dude. I know it's fucking hilarious. Like I said, it's really weird. Audrey and I were like, there's maybe 4 people laughing, like hysterically, and we were 2 of them. Just couldn't keep our shit together.
Oh, dude, there's a really funny skit that he does on that shit where he's like talking
Is it,
about.
I think you should leave, or the other one.
I think it's. I
What's
think
the
you
other
should.
one?
Oh, I don't remember the other one. I think you should leave. It's the one with the dog door and the fucking pig monster comes running into. I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but, I always think I should watch more movies, but I struggle with it, man.
Well, you're too busy doing shit.
yeah.
You gotta.
Hyatt looked at me up there at the mountain this weekend. He's like, we could get the Wi-Fi and maybe if it rains or something, we could all like watch a movie. We could watch Terminator 2. And I'm like, I just looked at him and he looked at me like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Like, I don't watch a fucking movie when I'm in the mountains. Like,
Make a fire and stand in the rain. Get pneumonia. Be a fucking man.
yeah, be a man like the rest of us and get sick and grab my dick on your way down.
Time to go to bed.
God.
Whoopie doodles.
Heard that's what they do up there in Montana.
Just grab dicks and go to bed.
I don't know. I haven't been there since I was a kid.
Oh, don't go back.
I'm not gonna. No, we've said enough shit about them. I'm terrified to go there.
Strange state.
Yeah.
Just a strange state.
Yeah, well, they're mountain people. It's okay.
They won't get this for another 10 years.
Yeah. So I have something really excited, dude. I have something really exciting that Lou brought today, and I really want to jump into this
Oh, yeah.
album of the week. Lou brought 2 this week.
I did. I failed on that other show. Can't find it.
Yeah. Fuck.
So
that
anyway,
shit.
a couple weeks ago, I brought this band up, Dragon Deer. These guys are fucking amazing.
Oh man.
This one's called If You Got the Blues. They played probably half this album the first time we saw them, and instantly fell in
Weren't
love.
they playing with Clutch?
They opened for Clutch.
They opened
yeah.
for Clutch. Yeah.
I've never heard it. What would you compare it to? Like
Nothing.
nothing?
Yeah, man, it's
Awesome.
It's
That makes me really want to listen to
I
it.
have
it's
this.
fucking
I have
amazing.
a copy of that
Oh,
too.
do you?
We bought him at that show. Yeah.
watching one of the guys on stage, like he would switch between this fucking mandolin, a violin, keyboard, like a slide guitar.
Yeah, he had
and
Just the
fucking.
busiest
that
dude on the stage.
Dude was working and
Wow.
singing and just
That's incredible.
fuck, man.
I'm gonna have to.
I
I'm
was hooked.
gonna have to check it out.
I was
Dragon
hooked.
Deer.
Dragon Deer.
Yeah, super fucking good album.
That's rad.
And we bought that one. They just happened to be down at they're in Caldwell where they do the ice skating shit, and they have that little fucking stage.
Is it the
Indians-
O'Connor Fieldhouse?
Indian Creek
no,
Plaza.
Indian Creek
Indian
Plaza.
Creek Plaza.
Yep.
And Audrey was like, "Holy shit, Dragon Deer is playing there tonight." And this was like a couple years ago.
At Indian Creek
I'm
Plaza.
like, "Are you serious?" And she goes, "Yeah, we should go."
Wow.
Dude, it was fucking rad.
Yeah. Fuck
So,
yeah.
anyway.
So what's the next one you got there?
Oh,
bud?
yeah.
Next one.
I'm a little biased.
I don't know if you heard of these guys.
I'm a little biased, but I think this is the best album of the week. You're gonna about to really
They're
pull up.
some scamps. They're four scamps.
They really are.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Without further ado,
Oh,
Ladies and
boy.
Blacktooth
Black
GRIN is
Tooth
on
GRIN.
vinyl.
On vinyl.
Yeah.
That has been a dream of mine since I started making music.
Audrey's feet.
Oh, man.
There on the back.
Well, we used to talk about it a lot, but yeah, that's talking about this album cover is so cool because the back of it there, like Lou just said.
Little
so these
known
are
fact.
Audrey that we talk about. She took a Sharpie and wrote Blacktooth on her toes, and then did this photo shoot like she had her toe tag.
Yep.
And so we put the songs on it, man. I mean, that's old Blacktooth stuff. How long was that? 15 years? 16? I forget what year we did that, but it's been a while.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But
I don't have those figures in front of me.
yeah. So the people that do listen, a lot on Spotify when you're listening to this, and jump over to Blacktooth GRIN, man, because a couple of our top songs, our number one song and number two song, are both on this album.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty fucking cool.
Little known fact, that's Ed Gein's house on the front
Yes,
of this.
it
album.
is. Yep, that's just fucking so cool. I'm waiting. Mine is in possession of Nicole's stepmom. I called her and said, "Hey, can you run over and grab it?" She went and got
Nice.
it.
Nice.
Sent me a message. But I mean, even like you mentioned earlier,
2009.
2009. Yep. So you mentioned earlier, it's still got a MySpace deal
It's
on
got
it.
a fucking MySpace.
You know, we're sending out shout outs to like former tattoo artists. And is this the one we sent a shout out to Fine Boxed Wine?
I don't remember.
But
Yeah.
you know, it's when you
maybe.
used to do that. This is before the digital streaming when we did this. So you would put the work into having your inner liner on your CD cases and stuff, and you'd get us send shout outs. But just cool as shit, man. So
And
you know,
physical media is going to be where it's at when they blast us with an EMP here.
Yep.
Anyway, so
yeah, and fucking
it's getting spicy out there, folks. Woo!
big shout out to Chris, dude, our gnome boy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
shout
for
out to
making
Chris.
it happen, dude. And all the other
that.
Blacktooth albums are gonna follow. We're getting Cycle on there, getting All That Shines. We're still researching doing that because that's gonna have to be a double disc. So, and it's hard to find somebody that does a double disc that doesn't want you to take out a fucking second mortgage.
And this new album we're working on, we'll
Yep.
do on vinyl
Yep,
too.
100%. It'll go on there. So
It's gonna be
fucking
good.
cool,
Yeah,
man.
man. It was a great album of the week. Actually, the Dragon Deer one was not the one I was gonna bring.
Yeah,
I couldn't find the one I wanted.
yeah.
Weird. Our shit's in alphabetical order, so either I forgot my alphabet or it just got stuffed somewhere. But I'll track it down. I'll bring
Well,
that
with the
one up
dementia
next
you're
one.
fighting today,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
I
you
think
must be
it's just
tired.
Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
lacking calories.
It's
is what it
Friday.
is.
That's what.
Don't reveal the sausage.
Yeah, don't.
I
He'll
won't-
grab it.
I
He'll
won't-
trip and grab it.
I won't show anybody my sausage.
Well, shit, boys, this has been a fun episode.
Fuck yeah, dude! It feels good to be back.
It
And
does. These might be sporadic for a bit, or they might not be. We don't know yet.
no, right now, like
We're
we
just gonna
said,
keep
priority
kicking 'em
is our
around.
music. Priority.
I
is
would
our
rather
music
go
and-
play music with you guys right now.
Yeah, I can't take another year at work. Man, I had 20 years yesterday. at
Fucking
GRIN.
congrats,
shit.
brother.
Yeah, I can't take another year of that shit.
Yeah, let's get
Goddamn
rich and famous.
fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go get
we'll
rich and famous.
And we're on our way to famous.
We're infamous still.
We're infamous still, but the rich thing may never happen because we're So
I
what?
just want to be able to pay bills making music
Yeah, I just want to write music with you guys. That's
and have my own jet that I don't go
What
on
kind of
because
jet?
I'm afraid. I don't know. I don't know a shit about
You want to
jets.
see? I'll bet Iron Maiden's is up for sale.
I want to fly around in Maiden's jet.
Yeah, leave Eddie on it and everything.
It's all just coughing about the fucking.
That's just a big old Boeing 747. No big deal.
Yeah, Bruce Dickerton is a fucking airplane.
Just a bit outside. You're right there, bud. Right there. But no, man, good to be back. But we're focusing on our music right now. So if you have to wait a couple fucking weeks for an episode,
Then you're gonna have to wait a
Then you're
couple
gonna have to
fucking
wait a
weeks
couple
for an
fucking weeks for an
episode.
Or maybe we release 3 in a row, like in 3 days.
yeah,
Who
we'll
knows?
do whatever we want.
Yeah, or
I'm sober now. You don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah, YouTube, come see us, sign a contract, and we'll talk. But otherwise, we're doing it on our terms.
Yeah, get a fucking life.
Yeah.
Did you just tell YouTube to get a life?
I did.
He's the fucking mayor, though. Who's got more power?
I can't argue that.
The
Get
mayor.
a fucking life.
A governor mayor
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
more power, and guess what? I am that.
The new campaign hats just say, Mayor Lou, get a life.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Get a life.
I'm fucking voting, dude. I'm writing you in on every ballot ever.
If
for the
I
rest of
walked
my
in to
life.
vote and the campaign slogan was "fuck you, get a life," I would be recruiting people in the streets.
Oh,
You must
absolutely.
vote for this man.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Good man.
He just wants the best for you.
You guys want America? This is what America is. Fuck you.
You get a
Get
life.
a life. Get your shit together. You
There-
fucking piece of shit.
there
Mayor
is
Lou,
100%.
I don't know if that can be my slogan.
There is 100% chance that I'm using that with anyone that wants to argue with me on Facebook from now on. Fuck you. Get a life.
Have Audrey make me a shirt.
Oh, dude.
Fuck
fucking
you. Get a
bitch.
life.
Yeah.
And then on the back, fucking bitch. So when they turn around and look at me, they're like, oh,
She's
they get hit
You
again.
got me twice. 2 times.
You know, and it's a damn good thing you're a dentist as well, Lou.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, for the fights you get in, you're going to have to repair their teeth for 'em.
Fuck you.
I win twice, brother.
Yeah. Fucking double dipping.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Well, what about you, Aquaman? You want to go play some music in place of Hyatt or what?
Speak up now.
I heard Jason Momoa was a bass player. He might actually be gunning for your job.
Well,
He can just stay in here. I don't need the drama.
I'll just kick him over.
Who'd win in a fight, Mayor Lou or Jason Momoa?
That Jason Momoa?
Any Jason Momoa, any of them, except for that Khal Drago guy on the Swords show. What was that called? Game of Thrones.
Swords show. Not dragons. Not the swords show. You're going to be a little more specific.
Well, fuck.
We almost didn't cheers
still
Pepper.
got it,
Did
though.
you know that?
Well, it's hard because we weren't drinking.
We
beer.
weren't drinking
Pepper.
beers.
Pepper didn't drink Crystal Light or whatever this is. We're sipping on. Tang.
Well, still, cheers to Pepper.
There you go, Pep. Here's some Tang for you.
Sorry, you can't do better.
Love you, bro. Hey, Musical Mayhem.
Thanks you for tuning in again.
Yeah, and if you actually came back to us and this one kept you around, I'm proud of you.
If you made it to the end, that's where all the fun stuff was.
That's where it always is.
Just like my therapist says, we got a lot to get into.
Got a lot to get into. All right, we'll see you motherfuckers next week, huh?
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
That is enough.